today on Tuesday, September 6th. This is for you. So this is the homework problem number 8. What I've done is what everybody could tell me what to do right away. Let's move the negative 368 over to the other side. Make sure you add it to both sides so that this is a plus 368. Can't tell you how many people I caught that you did a negative by just pulling it over. Guys, you cannot just pick up that equal side and insert it in another place. You have to move it by doing unto one side as you do to the other. The next thing I went ahead and did was I rewrote this, grouping my x's together, grouping my y's together, and I let them come in the order that they came naturally. There are times that if x squared is negative, you're going to have to shift it over and swap places and put the x's second and the y's first. So what I can do is factor out the 4. Now be careful. When you factor out 4, think of this dividing by 4, dividing by 4. Because when I multiply 4 times parentheses after this thing is squared, it should come back being what it is. Okay? So if I'm going to do, I would factor out x squared plus 10x. So if I took this and multiplied it back, we're going to pretend that x squared, actually the squared should not be there right now. Let's take that off. They don't belong there yet. They will get there eventually, but they're not there yet. Okay, so, oh, that's a lovely sound. All right, so divide by 2. And that gives you 5, square 5 plus 25. So now this is our box that we're adding to both sides. So that would be plus 4 times whatever that box is, 25. Okay, in the green, you would factor out a negative 9. Be careful, this negative came up front. So I'm factoring out negative 9 y squared 108 divided by 9. 108 divided by 9. That gives me 12 plus 12y. Now, do you get why it's plus? Because when we bring out a negative, that negative comes out as well. It's like dividing that by negative 9, negative 9. Just saying, that's what goes there. Then this is plus the triangle. Well, what are we doing with this triangle but multiplying it by 9? And it's not a plus sign there. It's a minus. Okay, so now what goes in there? Divide it by 2. We get 6. We square it. That's 36. So this is a 36. Now, I'm going to take this one, and this answer is going to factor down to x plus 5 squared minus 9 times y plus 6 squared. Notice the sign here did not change. All right? Equals, and God only knows what this is because I don't. 368 plus 4 times 25 is 100 minus 9 times 36. 144. Okay, almost done, not quite. Divide everything by 144. This simply becomes 1. 144 divided by 9, I think is 36. Nope, 16. I lied. Y plus 6. That was supposed to be to the second power. I don't know why there's a 6 there. Squared over 16. And this one reduces 144 divided by 4 equals 36. There's my 36. I don't know why I felt like it needed to have a 36. It's kind of funny. Okay, there you go. All right, so I am at 4 minutes. Let's do one more. So I have this one set up, ready to go. I just grabbed my x's together and got the y's together and moved the 360. So I'm going to factor out the 4. Now what would go in here? x squared minus 20x plus some box. So I've got a 4 in a box plus 4 whatever's in the box. Not going to do it yet. Let's go ahead and see what the other is going to be. All I can factor out is the negative. Y squared minus 4y. Divide by 2, negative 2 squared plus 4. Oh, I did the whole thing. Plus, oh, it's not going to be plus 4, is it? It's going to be minus 4. Minus whatever's in the triangle. And that's your 4. We kind of left this one out. Divide it by 2, negative 10 squared, 100. That was fun. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that again for you. X minus 10. Why is it a minus 10? Because that was minus 10 to start with. Not only that, that minus shows up again. Let's get a squared there, not a weird number. Minus y minus 2 squared. Again, it's a squared term. And I think I can do this one in my head. This is 400. That's 360, so that's 40. 4 away from 40 is 36. Almost done. Last part. Divide everything by 36. And then clean up these fractions. Just in case you don't know, I'm doing 36 divided by 4. I know 4's on top, and if you really truly wanted to, you could hit the N over D button like that, and you can put 4 on the top, 36 on the bottom, and you get 1 over 9. Okay? I don't need to do that. I do 36 divided by 4 is 9 because I'm dividing top and bottom by 4 and I'm simplifying. There is nothing to simplify this one with. I'm done. Whoa, you may want to see it all. There it is. Sorry. All right. By the way, we didn't, it said to determine if it's an ellipse or a hyperbola. This one is what? Do you know? Do you know? Because of this in the middle? If you said hyperbola, you may be a hillbilly, like your teacher. No, it's a hyperbola. We really didn't call these hyperbolas in high school. It was a joke between me and my friends that, yeah, we just thought it was funny. A hyperbola and another hyperbola. But hyperbola does help you spell it, even though it's a silly way to say it. All right, guys, this is all of 8 minutes. I'm going to stop and do the bottom two separate on another video so you can see the hyperbolas versus ellipses. I know the next ones are ellipses. I'll show you why. My x squared and y squared are positive. Okay, here and here. You can see it right there too. Okay, when they're both positive, they have to be ellipses, not hyperbolas. So there you go. Have a good one.